I do know that it seems like there's a number of like scenarios is how this is gonna work. Oh, my speakers are up way too high. I've not. So I didn't watch this. I did boot up the game to make sure the English patch was applied correctly, but I didn't watch this. And holy shit! I'm I'm not even sure what one would describe this style as. All right, Thousand Land. It's all clear to me now. Thank you, From Software. I understand completely. So yeah, this was only released in Japan, but it was translated into English. There's a fan patch, and that's what we'll be playing with. So we should have no problems enjoying the video game. Maybe I should have started the timer. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a name entry screen, but I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, usually when you think From Software, it's like, you know, it's either like a mech game or like some kind of dark fantasy, you live in a dying world and you fight dudes with a sword type game. And then there's just this. There's my file from when I was trying to figure it out. This was directed by Dark Souls people? Wait, hold up. Dark Souls. Is this a... What's that dude's name? Miyazaki. Is this a Miyazaki game? Works. No. Not him, but... Looks like he went from Armored Core straight to Demon Souls. That would be incredibly funny. From Software is weird though. There were definitely like a number of different independent teams working in From Software. Because like who the hell made Murakumo? We played that earlier. That was a FromSoft game. Like think about how many fucking games From Software was making in the 2000s. That somehow they could make GameCube exclusives, PS2 exclusives, and Xbox exclusives all in different genres and all at the same time. Like, what? That's honestly the most insane thing, that they could be cooking up Lost Kingdoms, Otogi, Armored Core, and this, essentially simultaneously. Anyway, yes, you'll overwrite my practice save. Oh, whoop, Wait, the PL is one slot on the... How does this work? What? Hang on. I think that those, I think the lines actually have no bearing on anything. Tapioca A. I'm gonna leave the... No, I'm not gonna leave that. Wait, I have an idea. We put the yen here. I'm tapioca. Alright, let's do it. Oh, no, we're not doing it yet. Gotta select a color for my APO. I guess these guys are called APO. I feel like the objective correct answer is the strawberry. Like, look at this dude. I kind of like this, like, flan looking one too, though. But we're gonna go strawberry, I think. And that's gotta be it, right? Yeah. So, this is as far as I got. I'm just making sure that the English was applied correctly. From here, it seems like compete through each grade is the single player. And it seems like we have grades based on chess pieces where we're going up the rankings. And eventually we'll get to king grade and beat the game, I guess. And then in each grade, there's a number of scenarios, though it's a little puzzling to me that, like, what is Slate Guide number 08? And it's first, and then Slate Guide number 1 is the second challenge. I think I'm just gonna start with challenge number 1. I think we're just gonna start with the first one. It's 08, maybe it's like 0.8, because it's 1, but 08, I don't know. We're just gonna start with 08. Now for your final test. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Hang on. Maybe Slate Guide 1. Okay, yeah. So the second thing is actually the first thing. There's a bet option, which is curious. I can bet money on whether or not I'm gonna actually beat this. This should just be the tutorial, though. Core is a source that produces APOs. It's the most vital part of the Geo Slate. Destroying the enemy's core in battle awards victory. So this is going to be an RTS. Go for the enemy core while defending yours. This is an RTS. Works allocated to APOs during construction. Balance Gouage. The work is construction, training, and learning. Adjust distribution on the balance gouage with R. Let's work efficiently with this situation. Oh, I see. So we use the right stick with the bottom thingy to tell them what to do. And then, do they just do it? Do I not? Doesn't seem like I have any control over the APOs. Oh, I see. We allocate them like that. I like that they put hats on. Are they gonna actually start farming though? Oh, I hit X and now we're... Maybe I'll just set it to AI. Which has them put on backpacks. Wait, did this one die? What's he doing? Oh, okay. They're like getting work attack status normal. They're just like randomly attacking at nothing. Not sure if there's something I'm supposed to be doing. We've got a couple allocated to everything now, I guess. They're fighting each other? Just pressing all the buttons on the controller, trying to figure things out a little bit. Control. If I press X, it brings up this weird cube menu, which I don't really know what to do with. End field cultivation. Shows the status of the APOs. Manufacturing. Okay, AI is study. Growing comprehensive assessment. This is puzzling. Maybe it's time for versus. End field cultivation. Be prepared for the enemy. Distribute the APO's action to attack and defend. Adjust distribution with the right stick to get your balance. Attacking APOs will take an offensive role. Yeah, my little strawberry guys are gonna go to war. So it looks like there might be like a prep phase and then a fight phase. And that was, I did literally nothing with my prep, but maybe that's okay because it's the tutorial. Get them, boys. It's gonna allocate them all to attack. Just gonna Zerg rush them with the strawberries. Oh no. One of my strawberries died. Look at the strawberry soul ascending to heaven when it dies. This tree's getting beat up. That has to be good, right? Hang on. Can I don't think I can see the health of his tree. Oh, I think we win. Yeah, it's really, the way they float away is very Pikmin, right? Well, I guess I win. Maybe they'll now teach me. Maybe now they'll teach me, their ups and downs in life. Let's have a talk about being a real Slater. Alright. Yeah, now they're gonna teach me about, like, actually doing stuff in the prep phase. Let's change the terrain using the land command. Land power is necessary for the topography change. Land power can be earned from territory at a match N. What? Let's foster a balanced field of defenses. I feel like the tutorial is just like, you can do a thing, and then it just doesn't actually show you how to do the thing at all. Okay. The pull command raises terrain upward. We're gonna have to sit through one of these videos for every command. It's kind of clear what pull does, probably. The area will be hard to pass. So we want to, like, build our land so it's hard for them to invade. I see, and we've got 1,000 total land power. I just keep digging this down so there's just like a ditch here, because we could just use the land power to just make some truly like unpassable terrain like this. Like what are the enemy APOs gonna do about this? They gotta pass through here. Or like better yet, I could you could probably make it so that there's some kind of ramp, so that it's like a one-way. Like maybe this. Oh, we've got parts access now too. As you make parts, the APO's abilities will increase. So parts is gonna be like buildings. The clacker drives away APOs with loud noise. This is a low durable fence made of wood. If they try to come at me, we can hit them with the clacker on the one path where they can come at me. And then I guess maybe if we allocate them all to construction, are they gonna actually like build it now? They're working on the fence. I don't think these guys are getting together to work on the clacker maybe. Oh, they can climb. Oh, that one, they can't climb very well. So they can still get up through here. Three of them have gotten stuck in the pit now. I probably shouldn't have built this pit. They can't get out. I probably shouldn't have built a bottomless pit. Here, maybe I can fix that. Where's my... Oh, here we go. It's weirdly in option or something. This cube menu confuses me still. Oh wow, I just... that just kills them. Well, we've got my stuff. time to go to battle. APO invading the enemy area will try to take the land. Likewise, enemy APO can rob you of land squares. On your land, you can use teleparts forces. What? As you gain territory, you will also raise your morale. If you take a lot of land, you gain an advantage. Be proactive in occupying and safeguard your side also. Yeah, I feel like the strategy is definitely to build like this type of structure that I did right here, where it's like a ramp leading down so that they just can't even get onto your side. Like, what are they gonna do about it? I should have just built that across this entire way. That would have been perfect. So that's them trying to take land, maybe? Or no, they're just fighting the other. Well, I think my guys are gonna get beat up. It does seem like you have very, limited control over the actual game. Like, maybe we'll get some. We're just in the tutorial. This dude is beating up the tree solo. Okay, now we've got 3 on the tree. We're in there. Oh no. You can't tell how much health a tree has. Well, I can tell how much health my tree has, but you can't see their tree's health bar. So I kind of just have to wonder if we were close or not. This guy needs to, like, get it together, though. They're taking land, but they're not attacking the tree as aggressively as I want them to. I probably shouldn't have put this hill here because it's really just delaying my guys getting onto their side. Yo, please be it. No. Like, this one is just gonna claim land behind their tree instead of attacking the tree. I don't think claiming land is that important. Like, just get them. Okay. Oh, do I not? Oh, here we go. Slate Guide 3. Here's the main actor of the offensive, the powerful Tella. I'll show you their personality. I'm starting to suspect that this is a machine translation. As you allot the study gauge, APOs will begin to study. Let's learn about attack weapons and moving about. The ability of APOs will rise by learning time. What? The more ability, the more efficient you can do actions. Actively learn whenever you have time to. So we're gonna set, oh, that's why they've got backpacks. I get it. Because they're going to school. That's why when we set them to AI brain in the bottom right, they... Oh, I still have my setup from last time too. We have to like fix this land a little bit. I think that this is probably... a bit better. So we should set them to learning at the start probably. Set their, I guess, learning. So if I come up with like just a, like this is the winning setup, then we can just sit with my winning setup and just go straight to attack phase every time. I probably won't find a setup like that. But you could, maybe. They're definitely still introducing the mechanics, because, like, type... Like, what is type? What is level complete? There's clearly some kind of stuff going on here. I don't think my APOs are actually learning all that much. They don't seem to be doing anything. They've got their backpacks. Do I have to... Yeah, like this is new. Barretto works. Creates non-elemental seeds. Okay. Fires a large cannonball at APOs. Well, I would like some non-elemental seeds. Let's put this like here maybe. This seems like something you put in the back row because it's like generating resources. I am a non-RTS knowing person, so we're gonna have to figure this out. But I don't think that the APOs are learning anything. I'm gonna set all of them on construction of my house. My Barretto works. I don't think so, because once you go into the attack, like once you go into the attack phase where you're fighting the enemy, you only have the option in the bottom right of attack or defend. Like these three options are gone. I don't think there's a translated version of the manual. Otherwise, I would love to read the manual to try to understand a little bit better. Like, their max HP is still just 100. Let's just go to combat and see what happens. About Tellas. A Tella with the power of lots of APOs can attack strongly. Tellas can be summoned when the summon gauge is ready. There's a summon gauge. Summoning can only be done on accessible land. There are various types of Tellas to pick from. You can summon 2 at a time. Summon them wisely. Okay, I was wondering when they were gonna tell me about Tellas, because I didn't know what they meant by that. But yeah, once we get in here... Okay, so they're getting more clever. They've built a wall around their defenses, around their fort. I have built no such thing. Wait, how are they gonna get out of there, though? Oh, I see. They've got a way out through the back row. Man, there's gonna be much larger scale battles, aren't there? Because look at how much you can zoom the camera out. Like, there's all this land out here. I think these are gonna get, like, a lot larger scale, probably. Oh, here we go. Summons a Tella to battle. So there's the gauge. He can RM moat, Rem slope, lie down. What is low strength, high health, simple is the descriptions, plural. I guess they have like there's friend Tellas and enemy Tellas listed as well, which is interesting. I wonder if there's gonna be like synergy between summoned units, where you want to summon like 2 friend Tellas. You want the Tellas to be friendly. I was kind of thinking about that. Hang on. Wait, they're breaking down their own defenses to try to get out of their base. Look back. Did you see that? One of the yellows, one of the enemy APOs is literally breaking down their own defenses, trying to get out of their base. I think I see the vision, Dab. I think I understand. What is happening? Oh, that's the picture-in-picture is showing me this guy beating up a fence. This game was kind of reminding me of Doshin though, with the terrain manipulation stuff. I guess it's Populous, but guy who has only played Doshin here, getting a lot of Doshin vibes from this one. No, there is absolutely no story. At least I don't think so. Not yet, at least. see if the Tella can attack the tree. It can. The APOs are cool. I like them. These triangle dudes that put on different hats. Let's gently show the way to the APO. The victory is entirely dependent on you and those commands. Alright, now we're gonna get some more direct control, maybe. APOs can lead to some What? Yeah, this translation sucks. Catch is a command to move one APO body around. So you can move them. Use it when you want to carry it to a specific point. Light is a command to shine APOs with light. It's effective for gathering. You can use APOs to attack with the attack command. Beware, APOs can only receive so much damage to them. They will do a good job for a certain period of time. Inspire is a command which heals fatigue to APOs. Energizing tired APOs helps them work even more. Use these commands to improve efficiency. I think I'm gonna build a fence around my tree. I feel like that's what you should do. Make APOs dance. Cures fatigue. Okay, hang on, I have to see this. They do a little dance and it heals them. You can attack your own APOs to make them do stuff. Alright, you. Work harder. You just like strike them with lightning. You can motivate the APOs, but it will hurt them. They do feel pain. Wooden board. Floor which is easy to travel over. Interesting. Maybe if I build like a wooden board path. I think I'm starting to see, like if we build a wooden board path down the side and then make the rest of the terrain completely impassable. And then we just set up defenses along that way as well. Maybe if we have them set to AI, they like... I don't know. It's a bit curious that your setup gets saved between missions. I wonder if that's always going to be the case, because I feel like part of the game should be how you allocate your time during the prep phase, you know? And instead it's just like, well, not only do I have the time during this prep phase, but I also have the time during every previous prep phase that I've ever done to build my setup. Probably, I assume that this game was mostly built for online play, and in online play you probably don't get to carry in a setup, I'm just guessing. Once that fence is done, we're gonna go. Oh. Yeah, they're trying to get creative with their setups as well. Hopefully my APOs can still get across. And they don't just get stuck in the pit. Can I use my controls? Like, we definitely want them over here. No, wait, did they all just fall in the pit? Yeah. They're just going in the pit, whatever. It might take some micromanagement to get them to actually cross the bridge and not just, like, go all over the place and do nothing. Oh, some of them are staying on defense. No, everyone's gotta go. Wait, is that one of mine? No, I don't think that is one of mine. Someone just fell off the side of the map. I think that there better be more than just this song in the game, but I am not confident of that. We might be listening to this song a whole lot. Especially because, I don't think this game is gonna be short. We are half an hour in and we are halfway through the tutorial. And there's like a number of ranks we have to get through that are all gonna have... Yeah, they're just totally going down the ramp. Oh well. They'll slowly claim all of the land, and then they'll finally hit the tree. Do I have an APO? Hang on. We can summon on them. It's interesting that you need a 3x3 square of flat ground to summon an APO. It kind of makes me wonder, like, what if I just slightly raise or lower all of the land so that an enemy can never summon a potential APO on my half of the map, you know, or a Tela on my half of the map, and then I just have like a very highly raised 3x3 plateau right at the front that I use as like a helipad to just drop in my summons. But nobody can actually get up there, so it'll just remain my land. He's barely even taken damage. Telas are good. As soon as the enemy starts summoning Telas, we're doomed. But until then, they're good. Yo, what's up, Muware? Yup. Every Xbox game means every Xbox game, except for those it doesn't mean, I guess. But that does include Thousand Land. Be nice to nature. While they're not useful in the start, they can become quite powerful. Plant parts grow by breeding APOs for growing. Have effects that hinder the enemy. It can also bring you great benefits. It will be surprising if you place them well. Alright, time to surprise them with my plants. Which game's Anna? There are good platformers out there. It's possible. Let's see what we've got for plants. Grows wood elemental seeds. Grows non-elemental seeds. Stores seeds. These plants don't seem that useful to me right now. I'm gonna do this in the hope that it funnels them. I've noticed this as well. It looks like the longer the time goes on, I think that you slowly see their side like rise up from the bottom. So like you can kind of, the longer you go into build phase, you sort of get a better idea of what it is that they're building on their side. It looks like, I have no idea what it looks like down there. I've never heard of that. Let's build a plant. I guess I'll build a plant. Let's grow some wood elemental seeds. And I think that's never gonna grow unless okay, I've allocated the farmers. So hopefully they'll go now. Wait, this dude is going in here and like... Wait, is that literally a gacha? I've never seen an APO go into this building before. He pulls the lever and gets a thingy out of it. That must be a non-elemental seed. I don't know what he did with it. Look, he goes in, he pulls the handle. And gets a thing out of the... They're literally playing, like, seed gacha in the building. Okay, no, so building a tree still requires building. Well, maybe that just does that, and then a farmer goes and attacks it. A farmer has to plant a seed. That's what this building is for. It's how we get the seeds. Creates non-elemental seeds. Come over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Well, I feel like it's about to rise out of the... I feel like it's closer to the surface now, maybe. Yeah, I've never heard of that game before. I too spend very little on games, but in my case, that just means playing Thousand Land for the Xbox instead of anything recent. Yeah, I might be wrong. That might not actually be growing out of the ground at all. It's weird that you can kind of see something, though. And like before, on the last round, I think there was stuff growing out of the ground. Maybe if I just leave them to learn for a really long time, then that'll like improve them. Oh, okay, there you go. It's real. I told you, this one was not invented by the writer. Yeah, I got nothing to do here. I don't know, the whole like learning thing is strange to me. Various materials can be collected from some parts. Raw materials are stocked in the warehouse, which I didn't build. Materials can be used to strengthen parts at the shop. Bullet fruit can be used as ammo for weapons. These can also be used by APOs as weapons. Yeah, they're like picking the fruit and then loading it into the cannon. Oh man, they've just built nothing but plants. Hopefully that's okay. I'm just gonna send everyone in like I usually do. I don't know what these do. Something about this game's aesthetic is like really crazy. Like just looking at the tree, looking at these trees that got planted, it definitely has like N64 era, like 90s 3D render vibes, I feel like. And I can't explain that, but I'm right. Everything about this game kind of looks like that. I don't know if they used my wooden path at all. I actually wasn't paying attention. I kind of don't think they did. I don't think they used my wooden path. Also, I don't think I've killed a single one of their plants. Like the plants, ah, there we go. I killed a plant. The plants are good defenses. I'm losing ground because my APOs are like obsessed with fighting the plants that don't seem to be doing much. Go ahead and gather them here in the center. Alright. APOs together strong. I do feel like we've spent several minutes trying to kill just this bush, and it's like not working. Oh, there we go. If they want to take a little bit more land so that I can place a guy. Nah, I took it back, shoot. Alright, I'm just gonna put him here. Hopefully this is fine. He's not on flat ground. Well, I guess he doesn't have to be on flat ground. I thought he did for some reason. Yeah, the background song. We've just been listening to like the same banjo song for like an hour. It's a different song in the prep phase versus the combat phase, but it is kind of just like a 1-minute loop. Really, it's like a 10-second loop. I've lost almost all my ground on their side. And my Tella is stuck in a ditch. Digging a ditch might have been a mistake. Well, the good news is that at the very least, my guy is distracting a number of their units. We're losing ground though, yeah, look at that. They're building onto our side. Like they're taking land in our ditch, which is my side. My guys are too busy beating up these bushes for the last 5 minutes to do anything about that. And my summon is also stuck in the ditch, so he can't really help either. They're, oh damn, did my Tella just like get a triple there? Look at that. I don't know what the trees are supposed to do. I mean, we're definitely winning. It's just gonna take absolutely forever. Wait, hold up. I've got a 3x3 over here. Just as soon as we're done destroying the entire base that isn't the core, then we can go for the core. Okay, someone's finally going for the core. That is a horrifying creature. Tella's just sitting there, dude. Alright, tree dead. Tree dead, we just had to destroy every single bush first. There were reasons for destroying and mending cultivation parts. Let me tell you about their specialties. Alright, Slate Guide 06. Yeah, like the... Someone really needs to do like an editing pass on this translation. No offense to the people who worked on it, because the hacking is very difficult, I know. So getting anything to work at all is cool. But like this is 06, but then earlier it was 1, so like they sometimes use the leading 0 and sometimes don't. Severely lakes and rivers affect units. Creates a moat. The moat command makes for a select range. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I just think that, I don't know. I just turned my whole ditch into a moat. It only made like tiny pocket moats. I think because the ditch isn't flat. Hang on. I'm gonna flatten the ditch. Perfect. And then let's just build a giant moat down here. And then, is there a thing I do to fill it with water? This can't possibly backfire. I don't think it can. Water. Not enough parts, can't deploy. I have 25. Not enough parts, can't deploy. Oh, that's probably the problem. And we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. Yeah, so hang on, this moat's too big. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna raise this up really high. They hopefully won't be climbing over that. And then, I mean, this is a disaster. Like, this is clearly a big mess that I've built for myself, but I kind of just want to see how all the mechanics work and stuff. So it's fine that I've created a big mess. I should build a... I should actually build the materials cabin. Maybe I should also have like... yes. It is sorta an RTS. I mean, it is an RTS. It's just, very strange. Just a real weird one. Wow, when construction was done, the building shoved some of the builders off the cliff and killed them. What if I actually lowered this land and then built walls along the bottom? So in addition to this being just impassable, it's also got walls. I've got more wood to work with now. My own guys keep falling in the moat, and then there's literally no way up from here. This couldn't possibly end well. We're gonna go with it, though. This is such a bad idea. I'm hoping that the wood will lead them the correct way, you know? And it is totally not. Why are they going to my moat? What are they doing? They're totally ignoring the easy path here and just going all in on moat gaming. Okay, this one's taking the easy way. I think that the APOs are just really stupid. Like, look at these guys who are just doing who knows what. They're just going for a swim. Alright, one of my own APOs just drowned. Like, like, look at him. He's face down in the moat. He's dead. They're just drowning themselves in my moat. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Perfectly flat aside from this really cool waterfall they built. I don't know what strategic advantage that confers, but it is pretty cool. They're dead. Yeah, all my APOs just hopping in the moat. I think it'd be fun if you could build, like, snorkel gear that would let them not drown. Wait, those guys know how to swim. Hang on. Look at this dude. He's, like, doing the backstroke. Their APOs can swim. They must have learned how to swim somehow. Maybe that's why you set them to learn, and then they learn how to swim in a safe environment before going to battle. Damn. The Tella just killed 6 guys in one punch. The true One Punch Man. Like, maybe I should just have Catch out and just be ready. just move APOs over like that. It's a very slow process catching them. They just really wanna... No. Okay, once they're in the water, it's hopeless, I think. I have to move them over so that they're just not even on that side, I think is what I have to do. Yeah, he swam for one tile and then just dropped dead. Oh, that's tricky. You have to really... I feel like this is the pro strat, because look at how this abuses pathfinding, where like, in order for our APOs to get to their tree, they have to successfully pathfind around this moat and then around that moat to get to the tree on this side. Like, they've actually made it really hard. Just because the pathfinding in this game is bad, so they're gonna have a really hard time getting to the tree. Okay, you cannot drop on enemy territory. That's important. Well, anyone... Okay, we saved that guy from drowning. I think they might just take constant chip damage while they're in water, is what it is. And so that guy who swam for one tile and then insta-died was just because he was already mostly dead before he got in the pool. I think that's probably what it was. Gotta act as APO lifeguard here. I think I'm gonna have to completely rethink my side of the board. I really don't like how my moat does nothing except cause half of my own APOs to die. I think that's bad. Yeah, I think you're right. I think if I were losing, then a number of theirs would probably fall in here and die. Dude, all of, like, what is so alluring about this moat that I just watched 5 of my own strawberries walk into it and die? I can be moving my guys straight up here, though. Oh, did my Tella just die or something? What's he doing? I think my Tella died. I think they finally got him. Right as I won. A must-have when you're in a pinch. Everything becomes possible with a trump card. Let's discuss Force. This is an Xbox thing game with alien energy. It's very strange. Yeah, they're called APOs. Mine are strawberry themed. You get to pick a skin for your APO. I have chosen the strawberries. There's my little guys. Like, I think that I think that a true pro strat would be moat across this entire width and then walls across this entire thing. So that if they try to climb, they just hit the wall. And then at that point, the only way across is on this. And then I would just have to micromanage picking up all of my APOs and making sure that they cross the bridge successfully. And I think that that would be a pretty, like, winning strat. Yeah, this is From Software. I don't know who at From Software. Actually, let's look that up. Thousand Land. Credits. Produced by Akinori Kaneko. Planning director Yui Tanimura. This guy was the co-director of Elden Ring. Whatever that means. But one of the top Elden Ring boys back in 2003 was making Thousand Land. He's the guy all the Dark Souls 2 haters hate. Is he the reason why Dark Souls 2 is like that? Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I wanted, actually. We excavate this all the way to the bottom. Hang on. So we now have a very deep pit. Now we do a moat there. Then I use my water on that. Not enough parts can't deploy. Looks good to me. And then there we go. Well, hang on. If I put walls here, then my APOs won't walk into it. Hang on. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, actually. Flatten all of this. No. Why would that destroy terrain? That really shouldn't destroy terrain. Oh, I think it'll destroy the, yeah, that's fine. I am okay with it destroying that. And then we build walls all along here. Like so. Let me place some wood down as well to replace the wood that we lost in battle. Like that. Just get all of them on constructing the walls. And then that should be a pretty, like, ironclad defense. I feel good about this. Like, what are they gonna do? Anyone who tries to come onto our side, basically, unless their pathfinding gets them to go on this edge, they would just fall in the lake, and then if they try to climb up, they hit the wall and fall back down. But how can they try to kill the wall when they can't stand next to it? Meanwhile, because there's walls here, none of my guys are falling in the lake, and they're all just going to be going on this side. There's a truck backing up outside. I don't know if you can hear that. It's very loud. Well, so we're gonna establish a foothold on their side. He cannot walk on one tile paths, but we can spawn him in on any 3x3 surface that we own. So once they get across and start claiming land on their side, we can just spawn it on their land, and then we can just spawn him on the other side of the giant moat. So I think this is gonna be a powerful strat. Not that I really need strong defenses right now, but... Well, once they finish building, they'll stop falling into the moat. It's really funny that the construction causes the one who's standing in the back to fall into the moat after it's finished. He's like the human sacrifice to make sure that the wall is blessed by the gods. Once they're finished building, the APOs are like, good work, let's go home. They all turn to the one APO who thinks he's going home. I think I can, but frankly, I don't care to. I don't think I care to right now, because, they're just like... It's just not that important in the construction phase. Anyway, we should be good now. I could put something on this square as well, just to really seal the deal. Could put like a... just a tree here or something. If they get too stressed out, they stop listening to you. Literally the Thing mechanics. Am I gonna have to hit them with the adrenaline hypo? I think we want this. I feel like this plan's gonna work great. Man, that guy just sacrificed himself after finishing planting the tree. The defenses around my tree can be much better as well. Like I could set up what they did in the last mission, where you have to like solve a maze in order to get to the tree. What is this? It's Thousand Land. Look, I got my little strawberry guys. Most of them are just chillin'. But I've got this one planting a tree. And then I think my defenses are gonna be perfect for going to battle. Oh, time's up and I didn't finish the tree. Rip. Oh well. Using the Force. A force is a command that attacks parts and units. Oh. Well, so much for my defenses being ironclad. To use a force, you need to have enough force power. They can just blow up my walls. Force power will gather naturally over time. A force can only be used on occupied areas. Oh. Okay. In that case, they would have to occupy the land behind my walls before they could force destroy it. Alright, let's see how this plays out. They have no idea where they're going. I'm definitely gonna have to be picking guys up and moving them over. Pretty constantly. IIQ Gaming, it's something. Oh, I kind of forgot that the APOs could still do that. Well, he died. I can't pick him up anymore. Kind of forgot that they could walk off the side here. I might have to raise this. Yeah, the instant they fall in there, it just insta-kills them, actually. So the bridge is still perilous. They've got like a machine gun set up. Yeah, they do. They've got 2 machine guns. Our morale is not good. I think because they keep falling in the water and dying. But like, check this out. He's got no idea what to do. He's just dead. He's just dead. I think there might be fall damage. I think they might be dying of fall damage in the pit. Is that possible? Because the second they fall down there, they don't even attempt to swim. They're just dead. Alright, let's try a force. Time to cast a force in battle. Here. Get him. That didn't do that much. It's doing minor damage to the machine gun. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. I thought I had pickup selected. Thought I had catch. Once we get a good foothold though, I can just be like directly placing. Like, this is pretty... I feel like the catch mechanic is kind of crazy, actually. It's very slow to use. That's kind of the balancing factor, is that it's very slow to use. But the ability to just directly place your guys in the enemy base is very good. Am I the red team or the blue team? On the bar. I think I'm blue. Even though, sort of counterintuitively, the ground, like, my land is green. But I think I'm blue because we're winning. And because it's that side of, like, the map, but... wonder what playing this game on Xbox Live back in the day would have been like for like the 8 people in Japan who bought this game. Like, I wonder what the meta was. If there was like meta builds. Where it's like, oh yeah, you set your map up like this and you run into the same setups over and over again. And there's like some kind of obnoxious tech that's been discovered. The morale is yellow, so our morale bar is mostly full because we're winning. It's up on Insignia. Anyone want to play Thousand Land? I wonder though, like when this game was properly alive, if it ever was. Like what the meta was back in the day. Because I feel like that's probably just like lost knowledge. Yeah, it fills from right to left. I did use a force, yes. It was the tornado that I placed, and it did a little bit, but not that much. So here's the final test. We'll get to the next rank if we defeat the rival. I feel like I should raise up this row. Because my guys keep falling in it. I think I'm gonna let this sit and see if they can grow the tree. Maybe growing the tree will help. I don't even know if they're attempting. They're not even really attempting to grow this tree, are they? They don't care. They don't care at all. As far as I can tell, it is the only song. There's no, like, pause menu or anything. Well, maybe once we get to the next rank will have different songs. I feel like that's a possibility. I also think it could reset my setup after this, like when we go to the next rank. Because it's clear that there's gonna be larger fields. Like, look how big this can be. I feel like once we get into the higher ranks, there's gonna be some, like, epic scale battles. Like, this is, I think they said this is 12 by 12. It's gonna get to, like, well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. So it's gonna get to 36 by 36 at the maximum. Yeah, if they're not gonna bother trying to actually grow that tree, then I think we're just gonna go to battle. I think we're good. The power of the Xbox can handle a detailed simulation like this. That's a decent setup they've got going here, though. You can kind of see what they're doing. Superior AI. Yeah, somehow I'm not too worried about the AI in this game being too much for them. I think the Xbox can handle it. I've got faith. Oof, blasted by the cannon. Wow, that's just a one-shot. That cannon might be really annoying. Well, it seems like seeds are required to build plant buildings, and then also their ammo for the cannon. Oh, my guys are not on the attack. That's part of the problem I'm having. My guys are not actually in attack mode. They're just loitering around in the back. Go time, fellas. Cannon can't shoot all of us. If I just send everybody. Oh, if I go into unit status, AI brain, attack manufacturing terrain. That's kind of interesting. Actually. There's like a triangle. Oh man. This guy's here to fuck up my... Oh my god, no. Get him. Get him. Stop that. Stop this man. They can't stop him. They're just... No! Oh my god, this is not going well. Actually, they're gonna destroy my defenses, and this cannon is just like, how do I stop that? If I had known that this is what their base was gonna look like, I would have reconfigured so that we went in on this side. Like, they've just got the perfect counter, which is put a cannon on the left side. Somehow this APO got here. I don't even know how that happened. I think it's time to summon a tornado and just hope it goes over to the cannon. I don't know. I don't think tornadoes can pass water. That's all the tornado did. And we can't get a foothold any closer because of the, hang on. Half my APOs are just confused and on the wrong side. This is fucked, dude. We're straight up losing. I can only place one APO here at a time, and it's enough time for them to reload the cannon and then kill it. Oh. Hold up. Potential progress. If we can just get a foothold, enough of a foothold that I can spawn a Tela. Okay, it's happening. It's happening now. Bit of a rocky start, but I think they abandoned the cannon. It looks like they've abandoned the cannon. Of course, now that they destroyed one of my walls, half of my APOs are just walking into my own pit. It's not helpful. They've turned my trap against me. I'm very disappointed in them. Like, look, I bring you over and this is how you repay me? He just instantly suicides to their tiny moat. My APOs are so dumb. Well, we're losing my entire foothold now because my APOs are unbelievably stupid. Maybe instead of building walls, I should raise this land up so that they will never go up there. Like, look at whenever I look back, I just see all of the APOs that I placed over here floating up to heaven. I don't see any action on their side. The good news is, time will eventually run out, and then maybe I'll win, because I still don't think they can get to me at all. I still think they kind of have no ability to get to me. Like, look, they get to hit the wall at the top once, and then they fall back down. Oh no, that one's made it over. That one's made it across. That's really bad, actually. Okay. Tella. That's really bad. That one of them made it across. I don't know. The tornado just kills all of the... Just kills everything in the area. This is a very, I don't know. It's very un-FromSoft, I feel like. Like, they... Before they got stuck in Souls Prison, they did make a ton of different types of games. But... nothing super goofy like this, I think. There's like Cookie and Cream, right? The Adventures of Cookie and Cream is a thing that exists. That's like the closest I can think of. I feel like they usually weren't doing this weird stuff. Wow. Like, Tella just killed like half of everything. My Tella's kind of not helping at all. His pathfinding has gotten stuck. I think that maybe I should start placing APOs over here. I think over there seems good. They're gonna start, like, messing up all the stuff on this side rather than being too close to the Tella. Because the Tella is sort of just killing everything, including myself. It's interesting how many From Software games are on the Xbox. Like, they really did get behind the Xbox. Because they made this, they made Murakumo, they made Metal Wolf Chaos, they made Otogi 1 and 2, and I think that's it. But that's a ton of Xbox games for a console that was only current for like 4 or 5 years. And for a Japanese developer as well. They made a ton of Xbox games. They just like really liked the Xbox for some reason. Yeah, this is much more productive. Now we're properly taking over their entire territory. Go ahead and force some plants there. Man, we're just like doing this unopposed as well, because their APOs seem distracted by my Tella, and they keep walking into the moat and dying. Wait, they do have scuba gear. Did you see that? He pulled out the scuba gear before he got, yeah, look at him. Look at him. I was just like, that would be a very APO thing to do. They did it. Man, somehow I think they might have used a force on me or something, because they just like killed. All of my APOs that were in this corner somehow. There's definitely some APOs that have like better stats than others. Like I feel like I bet that if we put it on AI, man, that's really strong. Look at how far back, when this thing activates, look how far back it shoved that other dude. It like pushed him all the way back into his own moat. Is it awesome? I kind of don't know what to think about it. I'm still developing an opinion. It's unusual. Cookies and Cream is not on Xbox. That's like PS2, and is there like a Wii version or something weird of that as well, I think? There we go. That battle took forever. I think that I should have my guys in AI mode a lot so that they can get less bad at this. Yeah, that took 13 minutes, damn. Pretty much entirely because they had a cannon on the correct side. If they hadn't done that. Congrats. From now on, matches will be fought earnestly, as should in the Geo slate. Many await you as you rise. Okay. And there you go. I've defeated the pawn rank. Oh man, is each one of these ranks gonna have 10 in it? It's gonna be that we have to kill all 9 of these guys, and then they're gonna summon like the 10th final guy. And it's gonna be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 more of these battles. Holy shit. Allegedly, this game has a proper ending too, so like... we might be here for a very long time. Have I saved it all? I think it's been auto-saving. Let's enter the Geo shop. Extend parts, buy, sell products, buy Tellas here. The Tellas are all too expensive. Oh my god. This is just... small bush obstacle for APOs. Env plant. Plant that an APO can use as a weapon. So can I arm the APOs? Can I give them knives? Grows metal element seeds. I think they said when we were looking at it. I think that these weapons use Activity Pollen increases APO's movement ability. Frame camera. Catches intruders by camera? What? Down camera. It's caught red-handed. Various items. These are the forces. Poisons APOs. This stuff is all really expensive. A harmonious green type grass. Can I buy box parts? Increase stock box capacity. Increase field capacity. I can sell items I have. So wait, I can afford Tellas, actually. Afraid of sound, but hits the core. That's what Weagle does. Won't hurt Tellas. Strong when rested. Summons quickly, ignores Tellas though. Has a wide range and hits APOs. Then this is the one we already have. Well, this is the most expensive. So this guy might be like crazy. Hadoon. I feel like sending this guy to just go mess up the core is like a good idea. I think I'm gonna decline to buy anything for now. Just, we'll see if I need something. Extend parts. That might be like... What? Oh, if I press Y info, hang on, I'll go back. He can jump, he can rem slope, he can remote, he can desert and shock. I have no idea what any of these things mean. I feel like jump and climb are his jump, climb, fly down are his abilities. I don't know what rem slope could be. Like remove slope, right? But the thing is, Rock said he could remove slope, and I don't think he could actually do that. Like I never saw him do that. Oh, this is like a saved field that I have. Because there it is. It's like they've like rendered out a thumbnail of the crappy looking field I built. Interesting. That's kind of neat. Can change my APO color. Here's all of the options. You can see that clearly strawberry is the best APO. I kind of wish you could buy these from the shop. That would be a lot of fun. Then you could show off online with your like shiny gold APOs that you need 5,000 wins to unlock. Tagline. Oh, whoops. Well, nice to meet you, LFG. That's it. You unlock some when you beat grades. That's good. Setting. Voice settings for online. Voice mask. Anonymous. Did they give... Wait, what? What is this? Is this gonna give you like the witness protection voice when you're online? What is child? What is big? What is original 1, 2, 3, and 4? Is there like voice changer settings? Like, is that what this is? What is big? What is child? Does child like make you sound like an adult? I don't have an Xbox microphone, like an Xbox headset, but I almost like want to get one and then get a friend to also install Insignia and Thousand Land just to find out what these voice masks are. That's the only way we could find out. Anyway, no way to change the music. Yeah, 8 win, 0 lose. I am going to strongly assume that there is nobody online. And I actually, well, I think Safety said Insignia supports this. Or someone said it. Network connection is completed. The latest content can be downloaded. We're gonna get DLC. Championship content data can be downloaded. Hold up. Gonna download the DLC. This doesn't look right, but I'm downloading it anyway. It kind of just looks like corrupted data. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the download is completed. I got it. Whatever it is, it's mine now. Let's see, are there any rankings? I'm ranked 60. It looks like this is everyone who's ever tried to play or ever connected to the online. And everyone's record is 0. Oh, there's some 0. Okay. There are a couple people. The top ranked guy is Sunny. He has won 3 games of Thousand Land. Shoutouts to Sunny for being the Thousand Land GOAT of the modern age. Ichiban. The guy named Zycat. The Chad Warden. Wait a minute. Chad Warden. Talking about the PS Triple. Fuck the Xbox. It's gonna be, that's gonna be, since Insignia got the game online again. Those are like the Insignia leaderboards. I'm gonna step away for a sec. I will be back in a moment, and then I guess we'll just try to take on the next grade and see if the game gets harder or more complicated or what. But yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright. Alright, let's go. Healing Mass with a win rate of 42. I find it interesting that they give the computer opponents wins and losses. Healing Mass has won 267 games, but he's lost 354. So, all in, Healing Mass has played like 600 games of Thousand Land. I love Tella. If you've got a bunch of Tella, then let's fight. Although if you don't, that is fine too. That's fun. I can bet. I can just bet and then reset the console if I lose. And then I can just guarantee massive profits. Man, this game must have been really cool on online back in the day for all 8 Japanese people who bought it. It's crazy that, like, it's a 1v1 game that has voice support. So, like, you're literally just talking shit directly to someone's face while you're playing the game. That's a good point, Miss Fran. You scared me. You scared me out of it. Oh, the music is different. I think we're gonna take the time. First of all, we're just gonna max AI while I plan this. Extend land with land power. What? Expanding field size will cost 500. Interesting. I don't know how to like. Get more land power. Alrighty, we do that. Go ahead and do this as well. And then we do a 3x3 excavation on that. So we've got this at the absolute lowest level. I actually don't have enough water. That emptied my lakes, and now I don't have enough water. This might be kind of annoying. Two, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there's gonna be a strip of land in the middle. That sucks. But this is what I've got. I mean, I guess I could have just made this a 2, like a 2 moat all the way across. I didn't think about that. And I think that now I can't can I like reclaim my water? I don't think I can. I think we're gonna go with this. And then wall here. Gonna like, I don't know, whatever. Can just go over there, I guess. Wall here. So now truly the only way across is this one way. We assign some builders to that. I think that my guys aren't really learning to swim because there's not like a this is not Fire Emblem. It's more of an RTS. It's just a very unusual RTS. Oh man, this dude's land is huge. Look who I'm fighting. He's doing the full 36 by 36. Look how big this guy's land is. Wait, does that mean he's gonna be able to... Well, my land is small, so I think we're gonna be fine. I feel like it'd be cool to play this game online and just like build a really cool land and then just show off like your sick kingdom that you built. $1,000 land tournament for next Discord Wars. Yeah, just like straight up Minecraft, like 1,000 land creative challenge. Just who can build the coolest looking kingdom in their 36 by 36 grid. Alright, well, I've got my walls. Got my walls up. Let's try it. Let's just see what happens, I guess. His entire land is like recessed. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But time to send in the lads. Like, look how sick this is. He's got multiple trees. Oh man, no, we lose. You can have multiple trees. You can have multiple trees. Look how many APOs he's got, like, instantly. No, we're cooked. I don't even, this isn't even worth an attempt. Option, surrender. Losing to healing mass. Wait, he's gone now? I just lose to all of these people. Oh, now there's more. Well, we gotta figure this out. Hang on. How? The tutorial didn't explain that at all. You can have multiple trees and just... How is he getting so many APOs so fast? And like his trees were different colors as well. I don't know if that means something. I'm going back to pawn. I can't go back to pawn rank. It's over. Oh, we can see. Like that's what his land is gonna look like, and then this is what my land is gonna look like. Here's SG's land. I made my slate around the theme of a giant antlion death trap, offering a slow and painful death. Alright. Alright, SGGS, sure. I'm challenging up to 100. Who will be next? Mercury. Don't you think an orderly slate makes you smart? Like as if you've planned everything precisely. Is it okay if I play against you? I'm sorry for bothering. We found my APO. Columbus. I adjusted my slate size to be more balanced. Now my APO can excel. Let's fight. These are just computers. I can no longer fund my troops. I must use my specials. Dear newcomer, if you can defeat me, I will tell you how to climb to the next rank. Ooh. So Strawberry might be the boss. If I could just go beat up Strawberry, maybe we can just go. When I feel like hiking a mountain, I wonder why. I heard girl slaters really dig these green natural slates. I built one like it. Is this true? I guess I just have to play the game. I gotta get back into it and see what the deal with the trees is. I don't have anything like that. How did he build multiple trees? And how is he getting APOs so quickly? I feel like the seed and the seed element mechanics are probably a part of it. I feel like that's probably why. Not sure what to do. Land is 100% non-elemental. Whatever that means. There's one core. Like, how do I get more cores? I wonder if anyone's written like a game facts guide about this. I have no qualms with looking this up because the game is clearly not gonna explain it and it's very complicated. Let's see if anyone has written anything on this. No. Let me just look up Thousand Land Guide. Wait, what the heck? What the... Did someone just... So, okay. Nobody tell From Software. Someone has literally just uploaded to itch.io as if it's their own game, a pirated copy of Thousand Land and an Xbox emulator. Join my Discord server if you have any questions on how to play Thousand Land. Should I join this guy's Discord? I have no idea how to play Thousand Land. Let's see, there's 87 members of the Thousand Land Discord. I'm joining. How do I play Thousand Land? Help. There's a help channel. Let's see. It looks like the dude is like, what? I have no idea what's happening in the help channel. I think this guy is just doing his own game dev, unrelated to Thousand Land. This whole channel has nothing to do with this whole server, yeah. This is just like some game dev dude working on his own shit. I'm out of here. This has nothing to do with Thousand Land. Do I know who that is? Oh, that guy. Is he dead? He got shot 28 minutes ago. Huh. My APOs are learning. Hang on. I have no idea what they're learning. This is clearly gonna be... Like, look how much stuff, like, you can tell on their side. Yeah, that's a first time chat message, by the way. Some dude just shows up on my chat to tell me that. He's definitely gonna have multiple trees, so he's gonna have way more APOs than I am. He's gonna have a lot more cores than me. Probably 2 or 3 more. Just fully owning it. Like, yeah, I'm going into random people's chat to tell them this. And I'll probably keep doing it too. I think we've found a song that's worse than the banjo. My attacking guys, the fact that their field is wider than mine is really confusing my APOs into just walking off the edges. Like, this is clearly just a non-starter. This is clearly just a non-starter. This is 100% the Evergrace guy. Well, here, I have the credits up still in another tab. We can find this out. Thousand Land. Sound designer, Yukinori Takeda. That's sound director. And then sound designers, 4 different people. Yukinori Takeda, not... maybe he is? Hang on. Nah, he is not the Evergrace guy. Yuji Kanda is a sound creator for Evergrace. It's crazy how, like, looking... the chief sound creator for Evergrace worked on this. It's crazy how many people were working on... It's crazy how many people were working on... like, were working at FromSoft at the time this came out, who are still working at FromSoft. Like, all of the people who made Evergrace and Thousand Land and shit like that, like, pretty much all of them, the most of them, it seems like, whenever I look into this stuff, are still there and are now, like, working on what's it called? Elden Ring and stuff like that. And it's like, damn. That's crazy that it's truly the same people. It's not just the same company, it's the same people. Here, let's challenge Strawberry, because Strawberry has not played very much. Strawberry might even be playing a 12... like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Strawberry looks like they have a very simple field. So, like, let's try this. And I'm just gonna send it right away, rather than sit here and do nothing. This looks pretty winnable, actually. This looks really winnable. The cannon on the left is unfortunate again, because the cannon just always gonna be on the left. This music is straight up like, you know when you buy like a Casio keyboard and it comes with a couple defaults on it? This is like the keyboard default music. I have no idea what APO stands for. Oh my god. The cannon is just blasting away all my defenses. Can we go up the left side? Like, my APOs are too dumb to not stand in front of the cannon. Yeah. Come on, guys. Can we please... Okay, one of them broke through. One of them got past the cannon. This is huge. I can start spawning them in there. That's essentially my strat, is to send in colonizers who claim a 3x3 square of land, and then I spawn in the Tella on that spot. That is kind of my whole approach. This is much more on my level, though, than those other guys who are trying to fight, who are just, like, insane. Alright, it's Teletime. Kind of hard to see what land is mine when it's all green. But there's my 3x3. There is a YouTube video linked on the itch.io pirated Thousand Land upload where the guy says, or the video is just called How to Play Thousand Land. So maybe I will go watch that video. Maybe watching that video will explain, like, how just everything. I just need a lot of explaining. This game requires a lot of explaining. All right, we got him. So you need to defeat the champ. You'll have to find him or her by yourself. Okay, so we need to find and defeat the champ. And that's how you move up. Oh, the video is just about getting the game working on PC. Ugh. Surely someone out there has some kind of resource on how this game works. Maybe. I want to know how to get multiple cores that I can summon like a bajillion APOs like those other guys were doing. Oh, do you just buy them in the store? Okay. For some reason, I thought they weren't in there. Yeah, that might be it. Because I did sort of check that, and I didn't see them in there. But it could be that I'm just, like, blind, because that sort of thing happens to me a lot. But it could also be that I just haven't unlocked them yet. I really want to try, I kind of want to buy that thing we saw in the store that says that we can arm our APOs with knives. I think that's funny. I like the idea of my little APOs running around with knives. They're beating up my walls. Well, we're claiming like all of their land right now. Soon. No one's going for the tree because everyone is just claiming land and destroying all the little bushes and things. All right, now we're going for the tree. It's about luck. Beat that guy, and he immediately starts coping by claiming it's about luck. What is this video? From Software. I saw the thumbnail for this, actually, when I was looking for Thousand Land images. I saw the thumbnail for this video because it's really funny. Super high quality thumbnail. It's like the Halo 2 box art, but with an APO. But yeah, let's check if that stuff is in the shop. Oh, minimum core. Has the shortest APO spawning time. Here we go. 18,000 for this. I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. It does look like smaller and has less health, but maybe also minimum because minimum. Orange. I am a close friend of the champ. I tell those that defeat me about his current location. Alright, so this guy, Orange, is way of the hero. Once we beat this guy up, he'll tell me who is champ. So we'll put that there. I don't know if they can just build a core or if they're gonna need to generate a bunch of seeds. Also, do I need to rebuild that wall? I do not. I'm gonna go ahead and also see if I can, like, do I have a bunch of water now? I still have no water. Okay, hang on. I think we need farmers now. Just get them all farming and see if they're able to successfully plant this thing. Hey Zero, this game is like very confusing, so it's going a bit weird, but you know, it's a thing. This guy built his left side up really high, because look at how it's already sticking out. I bet that's gonna be a climb to get onto his side. I hope I can get onto his side. I might have to build a ramp here, actually. I think building a ramp might be the play. All right, sick. I've got my... So now that thing is gonna start spawning. Go ahead and put a Barretto pit right here, and right here, and right here. And I'm doing this just as like defenses. Actually, that might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea because then how will my APOs be able to get out? No. Remove an object. I can't remove them because they haven't been built yet. Well, I'm just not gonna build those right now then. But now we've got 20 APOs, so that's good. Maybe I should just try this. Maybe we just try it. No, right, because I want to build the ramp. It might be hard to build a ramp here without screwing up my moat. Yeah, it destroyed that stuff, but go ahead and do this 3x3 excavation on that. Did I get water back for doing that is what I wonder. Like, do I get my water back, or do I just have like no water now? I did not get my water back for that. So the moat's kind of messed up now, but I think that this is what we want ultimately. And the APOs might have a really hard time not just falling off the sides, trying to cross over onto his side of the map, but once we get a foothold over there, we should be okay. It seems like they might be. You might have to rebuy parts. Like, I might have to go back into the shop and buy a bunch more water after this. Which I probably don't have the money for. Oh my god, this ramp was not nearly enough. The ramp was not enough. I have multiple APOs just instantly falling in the pit. And they're not good enough climbers for that. They can make it onto this side, though. Alright, the colonization may now begin. Are they gonna make it up on that side? Are they gonna make it up? Yeah, they can make it up over there. It's kind of fun now that we're, I see the fun in this. Now that we have like a lot more APOs, it's kind of cool to just watch them all go at it. I can see if this ever does get to the point where we're doing like 36 by 36 giant battles, I can see that being pretty cool. I can see that being pretty cool. It'll be like, we'll, I don't know, just these like grand scale battles between APOs. For the record, I have no idea what APO stands for. Someone asked a little while ago and I was busy and I didn't answer, but I have no idea what APO stands for. That's just who these guys are. Probably like all-purpose O's. advanced. Yeah, automatic. Organism. I bet that's it. I bet it's all-purpose organism. And if it's not that, then it should be that. Send forth the lad. These like 1-core enemies are completely helpless against the 2-core. Should be in there soon. There's like 3 of them attacking the tree. It's usually kind of fast. Yeah, so far they play a strong defensive game. Nobody ever really even tries to cross over onto my side. Here's a guy. There's a hopeless guy in my moat. But so far, it's been really effective to just send everybody immediately onto their side. Yeah, these are still the early parts of the game. Not too shabby. Let me tell you where he is. I'm not sure you can meet the champ. Where is he? Deckham. I'm more concerned with the details of my slate. That's why I find myself preferring this size. Oh, wait a minute. Some of these guys who I was fighting who were kicking my ass, they're from higher ranks. Like Mercury here is, I didn't notice on the right side there. Mercury is actually from the knight rank. And they're like literally bishop ranked dudes. Just like loitering around in rook rank to just like farm plebs. No, I will not fight you, Mercury. Here's I've Never. Don't make fun of me because of my small slate. Okay, I've Never. Maybe Melon. I'm a friend of the champ. He's not an easy opponent. Let's see if you can defeat me at least. Lake Killer 1. I don't like you. I'm pro Lake. Russian Blue. Skill is not a big deal, but I will give you my best. There's like a bishop ranked guy just hanging out here. One way. I've tried to express my mood in this slate. What do you see? 412 at 556 says, I'm gonna become the strongest slater. Come at me if you're trying to do the same. Well, I think we should go for the guy who says he's a friend of the champ. That was Melon, I want to say. You know, I've never played Armored Core, so that means nothing to me. I don't know anything about Armored Core. But yeah, it looks like once they're in higher ranks, you can still go into the lower ranks and just like beat people up. Oh, I was gonna go see if I could buy more water. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, Armored Core heads out there. I'm an Armored Core non-knowing person. There's no core on the Xbox. I'm gonna play so many mech games on the Xbox, but none of them are Armored Core. Like off the top of my head, Metal Wolf Chaos, Murakumo Renegade Mech Pursuit, Mech Assault, Battle Engine Aquila. I know there's more. I know there's several more that I'm just not thinking of. But there's a bunch. There's a bunch of mech games on the Xbox for some reason. Weird, because there were none on the GameCube. There was like the Zoids game, and that was it. But Xbox has like probably 6 or 7 of them. Anyway, I think that I'm just gonna stick with what I've got here. If there's anything that I would change, I would have a cannon facing this way, so that anyone who tries to like pass gets blasted by my sideways cannon here. Assuming they don't already get yeeted by this thing. Let's actually do that. Let's build the cannon. Build parts. Actually do this. Just gonna assign half the fellas to it to make sure some people get over there. This seems good. I feel like my cannon is just gonna get blocked by the spike. Actually, hang on. I was like, I wonder if it's gonna be a problem. Probably not. No, that's gonna be a problem. That's definitely gonna be a problem. There we go. Are they gonna destroy my walls? Are they just gonna shred my walls with those guns? They might. Anyway, all in on attack. I'm gonna leave one dude on defense. Once we've got up to 20, one guy is gonna man the cannon. Everyone else we're sending. Oh, also I super don't need a ramp there anymore. That ramp is just gonna cause me problems. Wait, is this Strawberry v Strawberry? No, those guys are like wearing green hoods. Really, without even micromanaging, the boys are on it. The boys are already on it. Oh no, hang on. You, this guy, you gotta go. Yeah, it's kind of green on green action here, right? It's not great. They're in my base. Hang on, we're gonna allocate some to defense. They're fully in my base, having destroyed most of my walls. I think we're gonna go all in on attack and just hope this works. This is like not working though. Oh, it's because they have more guys than me. He's got a third. He's got a third one. This was always hopeless. He's got a third one. They've just got more manpower than me. He's just got more manpower than me. This is hopeless. I gotta get out of here. Melon is the guy we gotta beat. Well, I think we might as well fight some of the smaller dudes and try to, like, make money off them so that I can buy another core. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of spent all my money on that first core. Well, according to Thousand Land on itch.io, apparently it works. Some guy just shamelessly uploads it. I know Xbox emulation, like, isn't perfect by any means, but I guess it's good enough to run Thousand Land. Ooh, someone broke through over here. That's good, actually. Let's work on that. That's a deep cut, by the way, Gnome. Got us. Oh, they've also got 20 guys. Well, it's just a 20v20 brawl. I think we're winning. I think you're thinking of Populous, Gnome, then. Godus is the Peter Molyneux, the game where the guy who opened the final cube in Curiosity, What's Inside the Box, the guy became the god of Godus, and then the game kind of flopped, so then they just, like, stopped calling him. And they never gave him the money. They said they were gonna give him for, like, because I think he was supposed to get, like, a cut of the money from Godus or something like that. And they just, like, stopped returning his calls. Man, yeah, because of this water feature, I kind of have to go the long way around, which is a challenge. They successfully killed my, that guy, that thing. Yeah, this cannon, the water is meaning that I have to do, I really wish I could get my guys to be better at swimming. I don't know how you do that, but I really wish my guys would suck less at swimming. Nah, he's dead. He's not coming back. Tello's not coming back. Yeah, well, it looks like you can summon 2 per battle, maybe. I think they said earlier you can have either 2 or 2 at a time or something. So I could buy a second one, and then of course you can pick which one to send out. They're beating up my useless cannon. They're taking the bait. Oh my, how many? I think that once we destroy this like scaring thing, it like scares the APOs away. Once that's dead, we'll really like break through their front line and we'll win. It's just an issue of killing that thing. Taking a long time. It's nearly dead though, it's smoking. All right, hold up. We're getting somewhere here. I'm trying to put them on the left so that they get the idea to go up the left side and go behind the cannon, and they're kind of not getting the picture. They kind of don't get it. Oh, hold up. Oh, we're so in there. We're gonna kill the cannon, and then we're gonna kill their minimum core. And then they're just gonna be like smothered in their own base because they're gonna not have the spawning power. They've gotten a second guy over onto our side. It's taken them that long to get 2 guys onto our side. Eventually they'll finish destroying that cannon and then I might have to worry about it. Did that just... Okay, that didn't actually kill anybody. I was wondering, like, is that... No idea what that one APO was doing. I think he got scared by my own scaring machine and just ran back off the cliff. Yeah, they have like a tiny attack force. Just like a tiny incompetent attack force who's been trying to break through my walls this entire time. Meanwhile, in their base, Actually, my guys are kind of not doing a good job here. They're all getting distracted by the lake. But now we just have 20 guys to their 10, so... this should end soonish. Here we go. Is he not gonna tell me about the rival, though? He just... Where's the boss? Oh, right, Melon was the guy who got beat up for him to tell me about the boss. Melon is a friend of the champ. Dude, Mercury really wants to fight. No. $18K for another minimum core. Yeah, it's gonna be another couple wins to afford another minimum core. Well, let's try this guy. He's gonna become the strongest later. Honestly, the cannon is just good as like a thing that they'll get stuck on trying to kill instead of my tree. Like that's what the cannon was for. It was good. The thing in the bottom right is allocation, so we can have them, we can allocate the APOs to doing different tasks. Like right now, I've set all 10 to be builders, but then I can also set all 10 to be AI thinking brain, which I don't really understand that well. But I think that if you set them to brain, then they may or may not slowly become smarter at doing things. I hope that this helped you understand what it does. like I don't know. Like the AI brain icon is in the center of the right wheel. Manufacturing terrain attack is curious. Like I feel like the green wheel is the stuff we're doing during prep phase. And then the blue wheel on the right is the stuff we're doing during attack phase. With manufacturing and terrain, I don't really know what those things are. But attack being attack, of course. And my triangle has been building out towards attack. Slowly. So I'm like buffing my attack stat here. It's weird how there does seem to be things like stats and like resources you buy that carry between maps. Like we do a fight with this guy, and then I think my APOs just get a little bit stronger or something. So after a lot of fights, it's like your APOs are leveling up over the course of the game, which does just mean you have an advantage over like earlier game, like players who have just picked up the game because they don't have their APOs leveled up yet or something. Anyway, I have nothing to do here. We're just gonna go into it. I think my setup is pretty solid. Okay, I can see what they're attempting, but I'm pretty sure my APOs are just gonna beat up these bushes and then kill that cannon. I don't think they're gonna actually go around. Like, the idea is to funnel them down the center where the 2 cannons are. I don't think that's gonna work. I think my APOs are just going straight for the bushes. Meanwhile, they are... I have no idea what they're even doing. They're manning all the cannons. And aside from that, I guess loading ammo into the cannons? I guess that's what that is. They mentioned that there would be ammo. Uh-oh. Oh, he goes for the core. Oh, I think I'm just dead here. This guy goes for the core. I think I'm just straight up dead. That's the guy named, like, Weedle, or whatever his name is. He had some name. It was like Weebo. And it said that he ignores APOs, but goes for the core. Doesn't look like he's ignoring my APOs to me. All my APOs are dead now. They're literally all dead. This is, not so good. Holy shit. We got a problem. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, problem semi-okay-ish, but there's now a gaping hole in my defenses. Did they just summon a second one? What was that? They just summoned another one. Okay. It's time for me to summon a boy of my own. Wait, did that thing just die instantly? That thing just died in like 2 seconds. Okay, that should be it for his Tellas then. I don't think he can necessarily summon more Tellas. The moats have been screwed up for a while. The moats, I kind of broke them when I was building my ramp over here. Wait, that's another Tella, I think. I guess you can have 2 out at once, but you can summon any Tella one time. Alright, well that Tella's dead. I think they're killing their own... Dude, why are there so... He's summoning like so many Tellas. I think that he's accidentally killing his own Tellas with his like cannons and stuff. Because they keep dying as soon as they spawn in. It's weird. Anyway, I really need my guy to just go for the tree. Like, this could get very bad very fast. I need him to just go for the tree. Alright. That's one of their trees dead. Alright, we win. That could have gotten very bad. Fortunately, he is dumb and killed all of his own units. That is an interesting idea, though. Like, if I could properly build, like, a good funnel... I sort of have a funnel, but we just saw how easy it is for it to theoretically be broken through. If we could, like, build a good funnel... and then just, like, line that funnel with cannons on all sides, that would be, like, a probably pretty good defense. Sorry, just browsing the internet. I don't think I've fought this guy yet. Should I just, like, bet? I feel like I kind of have to bet. Look at how good my amount gain will be. I feel like I kind of have to bet, or it's gonna take us forever. Or we might not even have enough resources to get there or something. I'm gonna bet, and then... just, like, reset the Xbox if I lose. That's my plan. We're gonna reset the console if I lose, and hopefully they didn't just... it didn't say saved there. So I think it probably didn't auto-save that I just spent my money. Like, I think I can probably save scum bets. Alright, this looks really tame, actually. This should be easy. I feel like this should be easy. They've got a scarer in this direction, but overall, should be able to just send it. From Software released a soundtrack CD. This game's soundtrack is really weird. This game honestly reminds me a lot of, just like, not in any way, but you know what this game makes me think of? The other day, PMC was streaming Tale of the Sun on PS1, which is a sort of weird game about being a caveman and beating up mammoths and collecting their tusks. But when, not so much that game, but in the Discovery Zone, like when he was talking about the game before playing it, there's an interview with the director of the game where he said something to the effect of, I want to make a game that's not fun. I feel like we need to bring back an era of questionable games. It's some kind of line like that from the director of Tale of the Sun, who seemed to be lamenting that back in the days, there would be shitty Famicom games, and that games had gotten too good, and so he just wanted to make a weird-ass game that doesn't make sense and isn't fun. And I don't know, it's not that this isn't fun. This is fun, actually, I would say. But just the desire to make something that is just, like, baffling and weird. Just very different. I think that's, like, kind of what he was trying to get across in the quote. Like, hang on, yeah, let me pull this interview. Where's the exact line? Yeah, Aquanaut's Holiday began as my attempt to once more create one of those old-school dubious games. I feel that this... to me, this is an old-school dubious game, where it's just like... that's certainly a way to describe it, where it's just like, what exactly am I playing? Wait, are they attacking my tree? No, they're not. That's me attacking their tree. They've got a bit of an attack force, though. They're probably gonna probably gonna get onto my side, but by this point we're really messing them up, so we're just gonna win. Oh, it's all cores. Okay, I've only ever destroyed the main core second, so I didn't know. I thought that destroying the main core was just what you do, and then it's done. It is all cores. You get attack and respawn buffs when your morale is high. Man, that's like snowball mechanics. When you're winning, your morale is high, so then you get buffs so that you can win even more. All right, there we go. That will get me a ton of money. Hopefully that's enough. 18.3, we're really close. Yes, it is just enough to buy another core. Perfect. Kua, he's new. Slate building is like child rearing. The more time and effort put in, the better it is. Alright. Does anyone here play good? Of course, in order to fight, we will fight with full power. This is number 3. Tamaya. I adjusted my slate size to be more balanced. Oh, these are just, they're starting to reuse. They're starting to reuse, like, the bios. Anyway, this guy is definitely my canon opponent. I forget what the problem was. I forget what his field looked like. Oh yeah, I think the field was okay. It's just that because he had a third thing, it was just like hard to deal with. Let's go ahead and flatten that. And then put the third one. I'm just gonna stick the third one there, honestly. It's behind walls. It can go right here. Is there anything else I can put in front of it that's like quality? I'm really curious what the frame camera does. Catches intruders by camera. I'm gonna stick it down here and just like see what it does. Man, that guy who came into my chat didn't even follow. It's not even like he showed up, said the stuff, and then dropped the follow and then left. He just left without following. Alright, that one's dead. Love watching all my little APOs at work. We're gonna have 30 of them now, crammed into this tiny map. Check this out. Look at how many APOs there are. The Strawberry Army. Oh, right. No, they also shredded my defenses with those cannons. Well, now we've got more dudes, so we're just gonna send it. I've got more guys. Hopefully we can make this work. Oh, that the camera is just... Does it do anything other than that? Is the camera just like to alert you if you're not looking at your base, if someone shows up in your base and you didn't notice? Is that literally it? Is the camera just gonna be popping in the corner this whole time? Also, man, a lot of my APOs have gotten themselves stuck in this corner. Not ideal. That camera is just gonna... I'm destroying the camera after this round. That is really annoying. Top quarter of the screen is just gonna be covered the whole time. I really need them to destroy that gun. Oh, they've got like a trebuchet. They've got like a... Okay. That would be an interesting strat, I think. What if... Dude, like all of my guys have somehow ended up in the pit. This is just awkward. Like, what if we just built massive defensive walls, and then we all just hop into trebuchet and just destroy their cores remotely? Is it because of the camera? Well, they've destroyed the camera now, so it's gonna stop. I don't think it was because of the camera. A lot of my guys were down in the pit, but I think that's just because of awkward pathfinding on the ramp. Anyway, it is working. We're overrunning them, for sure. Man, they've got a number of guys on our side too, though. Well, once we kill one of their cores, maybe we can allocate some to defense or something. Yeah, they've got a couple guys on our side. It's actually really bad. Can I summon yet? Yes. We gotta end this faster. They are coming for me. They are coming for me. They're starting to destroy one of my cores. Ooh, they did destroy one of my cores. Well, I've destroyed 2 of their cores, and we're beating up their tree. So, we're gonna win. We do have the win here. Yeah, that was just a little bit sketchy. With skills like that, you might be able to take the champ. It'll be a hard challenge. Number 1. This guy might be the champ. I have never fought a decent fight. It seems like a waste of time for me to stick around. Number 1 might be the champ. Ooga. Don't make fun of... yeah. Cross. It's so boring. Why not play against us? We will show you how daily practice works. Apple. Yeah, I'm the Rooks champ, but you know, these newcomers have been unsatisfying. Let's do this. Alright. This is the champ, Apple. Tim Apple himself. I have no money. Yeah, I guess we'll attempt this. This doesn't look like it's gonna go well, though. Oh, wait. His map is different now. His map changed. Oh, wait, this is number 1. Never mind. I thought that was Apple. This is... I feel like this is gonna go bad. Like, his map is larger than mine. You can see that he's really, like, built out like a proper map. So it might get kind of crazy, but let's just head in and scope it out at least, right? Let's see what the situation is with this guy. Yeah, let's just send it and see. This is like recon, basically. Let's just send it. My ramp is not leading. Like, my ramp is just leading to nothing. Or it leads to a drop. And then there's like a stone wall in the way. Huh. That's a thing I gotta smash through, I guess. Well, they also... Like, what's their plan? How are they gonna get out of their own base? They can open the door. But it's like one way. We have to attack the door, I think. But they can just open it and walk through. Well, we've got my top APOs on the problem, trying to figure this out. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're slowly destroying the walls, I guess. But mostly my guys are just kind of milling about. Not really up to that much. Now they're starting to beat up the walls. Once we get in, it's like they've set up like a firing squad of these like lions that shoot stuff at you, probably. Oh, that's real bad. Yeah, they're just about to like shred my entire army. Look at this. Look at all of the dead strawberries, dude. Now they're coming for my defenses. So this has not worked. This has absolutely not worked. And to be honest, I am strongly considering just scrapping my entire base. I don't think that I kind of don't think anything that looks like this is gonna work against, like, we need some way. Well, we've gotten their doors. We've got their doors broken open, I guess. But yeah, their guy here is kind of just shredded my entire army. Nah, he's made of rock. Kinda looks a little bit like corn, though. I see the resemblance. Gonna send all my boys out on the offense and see what we can accomplish. Like, they're all trying to kill the corn golem, and they're failing at it. They're completely failing at it. I think that if I could build a moat here, if I could have this all be water moat, I think that would be a big help. Because then they wouldn't be able to spawn in. They wouldn't be able to spawn in one of the, like, big guys. The Tellas. They wouldn't be able to spawn a Tella in. Like, they can only put a Tella there because I don't have water on that spot like I should. Alright, I got the golem. It's time. It's time for full offense. There's now nothing that can stop us, aside from all of their dudes who are in my base. And they're just spawning another golem. Okay. Cool. I feel like we've got the full army of 20 attacking it though, and it can't live for that long, right? Like, how much health? I don't know how much health these guys have and how much health I do in attacks, but I do know that this thing has 500 health, and like 10 guys on there can kill it pretty quickly. Okay, we gotta get on defense for a sec now. Does this game have 170 tracks in it? God damn, that's crazy. We are losing big time right now. Yeah, they're just fully in our base. It's over. We did manage to kill that guy eventually, but we have no defenses anymore. Like, I have my full army set to defense, and they just can't even kick them out of my base. They're just beating up my everything. We're fully scattered. The morale is not good, so I feel like it makes sense that even in a 30v30, if they have better morale, they would have the attack buff or whatever, and they would just beat us up, I think. But yeah, all their, it's tough when you have, like, they haven't even sent close to the full army after me either, but their base is just so much larger than mine as well, that they can have their plants all the way in the back, and we have to get through so much stuff before we can start attacking their cores, whereas my cores are kind of just front and center behind, like, a wooden wall, and it's like, well, you destroy the wooden wall, and then you just have core access at that point. But I think that maybe I need to start over. Not the whole game, but like start over in terms of rethinking my defensive structure here. I do kind of still like the idea of high walls. Because like it's worked for him here. High walls, and then you're forced to funnel through to the... You're forced to be funneled into one place. I will say my guys are very good at climbing. Look how he just climbed over that. Technically, we're not even being funneled. But yeah, this is super over because now we've lost cores. I'm just gonna hit the surrender button. Yeah, when you win or lose, it automatically saves that onto your record. So you can see up there, 15 win, 4 loss. And this guy has a 90% win rate. He's good. To win the battle, you must be firm on your feet. I feel like there should be more text here, and it just cuts off. Learn strategies as you go along, and you... I think this translation patch is from like 2019 or something like that. It would have been good for them to do some editing, like to put out a version 2, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I can select field B, initialize. No, wait. Can I not have a field B? I can initialize field A, but that would just delete my field A. How do I get to... I want field B. Maybe I can't. Like, that's a thing you have to buy. Add attributes to the cannon. I think it's clear that this field cannot win. You gotta buy field cards from the shop. Let's see how much it costs. I feel like that's just a quality of life thing. You shouldn't have to buy that. It's, it's 8K. I feel like you shouldn't have to buy that. That's kind of lame. Only having one Tela is a bit unfortunate. Like, maybe we should buy a second Tela. Maybe we buy a second Tela and then reset. Field A. And then get to work on it. I'm gonna hold off on buying the second Tela, but we are gonna initialize field. We're gonna kill this. This strat has worked well for us so far, but it's clearly not gonna work against this guy. Where is it? Hopefully we didn't just like lose everything. Like, I hope it gives us that stuff back. It's a little bit weird that you have to go into, we have to go into a fight. Well, Rathers looks very weak. No shoes allowed. Why is that Rathers? Hopefully I have all my stuff, otherwise we're resetting the Xbox. I have nothing. I have literally no thing. Well, that's gonna be a reset the console moment, because I am not gonna lose all of my stuff. That is shit. Do I actually have to like grind money to rebuild? Are they gonna make me grind money? In order to rebuy all of the stuff? That's so bad. I don't know. There might not be a solution to this. I think that's kind of going to be how it is. Like, I guess I can technically move things that I've already placed. That's a thing you can do. Let's go into a match. Hawkeye. Can you withstand my electricity? Maybe. Extend land with land power. Yes. So what do I even want to do with my strategy? But there, you can extend the land. So now I think I'm gonna have the same sized land that that guy had. Oh, is that a, is that what this does? Or... returns field to original shape and removes all parts deployed on it. Let's say yes and see what happens. Do I have my stuff? Some of it. Most of it, no. Most of it's gone. No, I didn't get any of my stuff back, actually. This is just the stuff that I hadn't built. So no, that doesn't get you any of your stuff back either. You actually just sort of have to like juggle everything you've placed already. But I think that now that I know the shape of that guy's map, I think we might be able to build like a specific like champ killer, where we just build like a giant ramp that goes up as high as possible so that we can just walk over his walls and directly into his base. I think that might be the strat, which obviously won't work for everyone, but it will work for this fight, maybe. I think that might be my plan. Because like my high walls are actually, or wait, no, his walls are set back. We can't do that. That won't work. His walls are set back, so that doesn't work. The fact that you can't reset your base without some amount of grind seems really bad. I kind of hate that, actually. And do I have access to the... I don't seem to have access to the walls. And I also can't buy more water. Like, I just spent all of my water, and I have no idea how it's even possible to get more water. I think I just spent all of it. This is kind of interesting. This spreads power that spreads pollen that empowers APOs. Like, maybe I should have this. That might just be like a strength buff. Oh, here's water. You can totally just buy water. I mean, to be honest, like I could buy water, make sure that the entire lower area is a moat on my side, and then they wouldn't be able to place. They just wouldn't be able to place Tellas like they did that time. And really, the Tellas were the problem, because the second they got a Tella down, they just like stomped my entire army. And it was just kind of over at that point. But if they can't do that, like I was kind of keeping them in their base before then. Like maybe I could slowly fight my way into their base. But I don't know. I think I'm actually just gonna stop here for today. I think I'm gonna stop here because I have a lot of rework of the base to do. I don't know that I want to commit to anything. There's gonna be some save scumming to figure out a better strategy. And also I gotta go to the store and buy bottled water because I have no running water again. I love living here. It's great. So that's cool.